PXC 50 got underway at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse with Josh Alvarez and Mike Sanchez meeting up in the 125-pound division. Sanchez entered the fight with a 2-fight win streak, while Josh Alvarez made his way back into the PXC cage after some time away. Josh Alvarez dominated from the start of the fight, using his striking to close the distance and take the fight to the ground. Mike Sanchez, unable to finish off any submission attempts, found himself in a tough situation as Alvarez started to rain down with unanswered shots. Josh Alvarez was awarded the win via referee stoppage. Mark Abelardo picked up the TKO win in round 2 over the very tough Roman Alvarez. Abelardo, coming off a decision loss in PXC 49, made a statement in this fight with the finish. Abelardo, a veteran in the PXC cage, showed his punching power and experience in the cage, taking some good shots by Alvarez. Roman was able to land some punches and staples from the clinch. Abelardo continued to press forward and land staples of his own as he took the fight by TKO late in the second round. Kai Kara France took home the Harley-Davidson performance of the night with a huge knockout win over Saipan's Josh Duenas. France came out and used his boxing to his advantage, picking his shots. Duenas, a veteran of the PXC, took some hard shots early in the fight and got caught with a solid right that buckled him. France followed up with another right hand and a flurry of punches for the stoppage win. Maui fighter Riley Dutro made his PXC debut against Ricky Camp. Camp, making the weight for the first time in this weight class, looked good early on. Camp landed an early leg kick to the head and secured a takedown for some points. Riley Dutro fought his way back to his feet and landed some knees in between the exchange. Ricky continues to go for the takedown and got caught in the triangle as he tried to land a punch while Dutro was on his back. Riley Dutro secured the neck and leg and was able to finish off the submission in round 1. Shane Alvarez went the distance with Japan fighter Yaturo Muramoto. Both fighters left it all in the cage for all 3 rounds. Muramoto looked to have the edge when it came to the wrestling, keeping Alvarez on his back for most of the fight. Alvarez stayed busy reversing the action and attacking submission attempts on Muramoto. Yaturo did enough in the judges' eyes for the split decision win. Guam's Brogan Walker stays undefeated with the win over Emiko Raika, who fights out of Japan. Raika, a well-decorated boxer, had a hard time finding her range and getting through the leg kicks of Walker. Brogan kept the fight on her feet, exchanging with the stand-up fighter for all 3 rounds. Walker looked comfortable standing with the boxing champion and was able to pick her shots. Brogan, landing her signature knees from the clinch, was never in danger throughout the fight. Walker took the fight by unanimous decision. Alex Volkanovski had a dominant performance against the PXC champion Yusuke Yachi in their 145-pound title fight. Volkanovski kept the pressure on Yachi the entire fight, not allowing him to find his range and use his reach. The challenger, Volkanovski, used his wrestling and some dirty boxing to keep the fight close and overpower Yachi for takedown after takedown. Alex caught the champ with some good shots and eventually was able to sink in the triangle choke for the submission win in round 2. Frank the Crank Camacho and Tyrone Jones highlighted PXC 50 in the last fight of the night. Tyrone Jones looked to keep the fight standing in exchange from up top. Camacho, missing weight for the 155-pound title, switched things up and went to his wrestling and ground game. Jones fought off several submission attempts in the first round as Camacho controlled the fight on the ground. Jones tried to unload his hands as Camacho stepped forward but couldn't connect. Frank Camacho took the fight via referee stoppage in the second round.